My father tried very hard to provide for us and to support us emotionally and help us figure out what we wanted to do and what path we wanted to take. It was very important to him. It is very important to him that we are happy. And I really appreciate that. Now as a father, I can look and say, wow, that wasn't too easy, but he did a pretty impressive job. So, yeah.
I don't want to use the word rigid, but he was very sort of, you had to be a certain way. You definitely didn't want to cross my father. You know, his upbringing was in Pakistan, so I think culturally there was, you know, we were the first generation here growing up in Jersey. So I think he had his, you know, way kids should be, and, you know, you only spoke if you're spoken to, or how you should act a certain way. And, you know, I think me and my brother gave my parents a run for the money on that side.
He's introvert in a way where he doesn't like to share things about himself unless you really get to know him on a more personal level. And that was something that I've encountered even more so as we've gotten older.
He never stopped trying. That's the best way that I can think of to describe him. And that applies to almost anything in his life, whether it's just trying to better himself in some way, financially, romantically, ethically. My dad was always trying to be better and to do better. He wasn't all that great at it, but he did try very, very hard and kept trying. That's something I'll take with me for the rest of my life.
My dad's the kind of guy who you'd love to have a beer with at a bar. He walks in and he tells stories galore, whether you're listening or not. He's that guy. And my dad's not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but he's a loving, giving man, and I learned how to stick with it because of him.
My dad is one of the most sincere, kind men I've ever known, and he's a tremendous leader. My dad is not much of an advice giver, but he modeled 3 aspects of family that I felt were really important. He constantly told us that he loved us. He would apologize and ask for forgiveness from his children, which I think is a rare characteristic. And he would ask us our opinions on significant matters and take them into account.